Welcome back, guys, to another video. Several big things are happening with Tesla. You do have a lot of analyst ratings, which is very nice, and we will get into that. You also have Tesla rumored to be expanding to Seattle, which is something pretty crazy and pretty different from what we usually hear. Let's talk about some of the rumored gigafactories that are coming up. We could be seeing a gigafactory in North UK. This is a little bit rare, but we also will be getting into that. We could be seeing a gigafactory in India, a little bit more likely. And then we're definitely will be seeing a battery gigafactory in Indonesia. That's almost confirmed at this point because both parties, the government of Indonesia and also Tesla, are both super chill about it. So first thing that we will be talking about to kick off 2021 is a Tesla bear is admitting to the mistakes of not buying Tesla stock in 2020. And they pretty much missed out on this massive rally of 1,200% since 2019, and it's not fun. RBC Capital Markets analyst is reevaluating Tesla, boosting the price target from a small $339 per share to $700 per share. He also has listed Tesla's rating to a perform from his previous underperform. And last thing that they did was increasing the 2025 delivery estimate for Tesla from 1.3 million vehicles to 1.7 million vehicles, which is a whopping 24% increase. I have never seen this. The majority of analysts that are super bearish on Tesla, when they're wrong, they just simply throw in the towel and they don't really do anything. This is like one of the few analysts I've ever seen where they admitted they were wrong and then did a total 360 and say like, hey, we think Tesla's a really good stock and we're really bullish about it. That's pretty cool, honestly, and I absolutely love it. There's really low amounts of Tesla bears right now. A lot of people who are shorting Tesla stock and having bearish positions on the stock are simply just throwing in the towel and calling it quits. This update on Tesla comes from Morgan Stanley's recent price target, and Morgan Stanley is very reputable. And when you have such a big bank giving it a massive price target, the other smaller guys, like the research groups, the hedge funds are like, okay, so you have the big banks giving it a huge price target. Maybe this is a good company because Morgan Stanley's track record is pretty good. Usually when they increase the price targets on a specific company, in the near future it does hit it. Analysts from Morgan Stanley is giving a $810 price target from his previous $540 price target. And guess what? The Morgan Stanley analyst also posted a bull case of $1,232 per share as an overweight rating, which is just a buy rating. For the first time ever, you see a major bank, which is Morgan Stanley, actually giving a bull case price target of Tesla that's over $1,000. And what's even better, it's $1,232. So we're kicking off 2021 with Tesla with a really good start. And when Tesla really does these incredible and ambitious things, we should be seeing other major banks giving it massive price target increases. There's some really wacky price targets from bears lately, like a $10, $20 price target for Tesla, which really makes no sense when the stock is like $600, $700 per share. And let's just see what happens. We could be seeing Tesla hitting $1,200 this year. We most likely will hit 1,000 at the very least. We're seeing a lot of really cool stuff with the overall company, and I can't wait to check out more. And Tesla is also increasing their position and also their presence globally. Lastly, is Tesla is expected to be taking over a large industrial building that's near Seattle, and this is a logistics area. Denver-based Black Creek Group is currently building a new industrial center in Lakewood. This is a logistics center, and it's only 40 to 50 minutes south of Seattle, which is located really strategically. There's two main buildings here, okay? There's one that's 470,000 square foot. This one's the biggest and it's super massive. It's already been taken by Amazon. Amazon has confirmed the lease. So, okay, this is going to be Bezos' territory. And then you have the smaller 200,000 square foot building, which a lot of people are saying that Tesla will be the one getting it. That's what like the inside sources are saying, and it's going to be pretty interesting to see. Now, you may be wondering what's the point of Tesla getting this massive square foot building? I mean, the lease of this is probably going to be really expensive. Keep in mind that Tesla has some operations in Seattle and also around it. the company has 7 stores, several service centers, and also a lot of superchargers. Tesla also has a lot of offices in Seattle because Seattle is super techy. You do have a lot of young talent. You got some super smart engineers that live in Seattle. If you go to that place, it's mostly a lot of like, techie stuff. It's really geeky. Seattle has some of the best tech software engineers in America. So it makes sense for Tesla to set up a bunch of offices, especially some software engineers. They have some really talented ones over there. And it's very different from New York City and other cities out there. Seattle is pretty niche in what they, specify. They like the tech industry and they like the software industry, and that's about it. So it kind of makes sense for Tesla to do this. The new location will be used as a warehouse, probably to store stuff. It's probably logistics. You know how Tesla has a bunch of cars coming in Seattle. We could be seeing that. Seattle is actually a pretty big consumer of Tesla electric vehicles, so it kind of makes sense to set up some sort of a logistics center in that area. And we also have a lot of rumors about Gigafactory in North United Kingdom. That's mostly not going to happen. That story was like a pitch from the UK. They were saying, hey, the Berlin Gigafactory, they keep delaying you all the time. If you come to North England, we'll actually help you. We'll give you all the things you need and no delays. Tesla and Musk hasn't said anything back at this point about this. It seems a little bit crazy for Tesla to set up a Gigafactory in the UK. It most likely will not happen since Musk has taken no interest so far. We could be seeing a Gigafactory in India this year, and this one's pretty big. Now, they will be selling the Model 3s. These are some pretty decked out Model 3s too, at like $70,000, $80,000 per vehicle in India around early 2021. Now, if these cars sell really well, we could be seeing Tesla making a Gigafactory in India. But chances of that is kind of slim as well, because why would you spend that much money in India when you could just increase their production in Shanghai? And let's just see what the Indian market is like. If it's going to be a really small market, then no one is going to really purchase the electric vehicles. These Teslas are super expensive. They're not cheap. In India, well, at this current moment, you're seeing a lot of incentives from the government. The government really wants people to go electric instead of fossil fuels. So you do have the government pushing citizens to purchase electric vehicles. They're doing a lot of really cool things like tax incentives. They will pay for some of the price of the vehicles, etc. So it looks great. Let's just see what happens, and I can't wait to have some fun and look at Tesla India if that really does happen. If they do expand to India and it does really well, we still see a massive increase in sales. Lastly is a Gigafactory Indonesia. This is probably going to be set up this year sometime soon. It's like pretty much confirmed at this point. Not a lot of news outlets are talking about this, but Musk is looking to Indonesia because Indonesia is sitting on the world's largest nickel reserves, and you need nickel to make the lithium-ion batteries more denser. And the Indonesian government has offered a ton of incentives and also shown a ton of interest in the Tesla Gigafactories because it produces a lot of really incredible jobs. So definitely keep that in mind. Let's just see what happens because we should definitely have some sort of news coming in from both parties. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and comment below.